Welcome to the Lofts Recap, episode 10, finally. This episode was supposed to come out last week, but the first time around we had problem with the files. They got corrupted. And well, we shot it again, and the second time around the audio got corrupted. So here's to hoping this one will hit YouTube. Let's get into the news. So, one of the most important news that we released last week is our partnership with GDA Capital. They will lead our investment round into the $Agora token and will open their network of investors, but also of other projects and collaborators to us, allowing us to directly cut to the chase in the important meetings. You can read more about the partnership and what it entails on our Medium. This partnership with GDA is the result of weeks of negotiations and making sure that both our interests were aligned. We have already started working together and we can't wait to share more about all the stuff that's taking place. So stay tuned. In other news, last week also marked the public release of the Lofts, meaning that all the access card holders now have access to their Lofts directly by downloading our launcher. Some of the features already included with the Lofts are multiplayer, you can join your friends inside of their Loft or they can join yours, the editor mode, which will allow you to add new elements to your Loft and kind of redesign it, and you are already working on the next content update that should be actually heading live maybe next week. What will feature in this next update, you might ask? First of all, we are massively improving the graphics quality without sacrificing in performance. We are switching from Unity URP to HDRP, which you can see some preview footage of right here. We are also working on changing the networking part, but that's not as glamorous as the graphics. That's kind of behind the scenes works, but that is necessary and takes quite a bit of time. We are also working on the NFT integration part, so that you will be able to display any Solana NFT in your collection directly on the walls of your Loft. Additionally, you will be given the option to completely empty the Loft, even the default furniture that is in there, so that you can really start working your creativity. Last week also marked the arrival of a new intern with us, who will be exclusively working at the time at redesigning the exterior environment of the Agora, namely the whole city. What we want to do with this city is also give you the option to exit the Agora onto a little small plaza in front of it. This will of course better the view that you have from your Lofts and add a new layer of immersiveness into our universe. On top of this, we are also hard at work on the different Metashops we have already partnered with. They are currently being integrated in their playable version, meaning the version that any user will be able to discover. Take a look at the most recent development with the Atadia store, where I think we really did a good job in capturing their theme and aesthetic. This is of course a very important chapter for us, as having an actual demo of the Metashops will prove really convincing when having talks with different NFT projects or even real life brands. That's always been one of the factors that missed during our different interviews. Some users have also reported some issues with the staking amounts not being correct, and I want to reassure everybody that the correct amount will always be restituted, even if we do it manually. I encourage everyone that thinks their balance is incorrect to open a ticket on our Discord so we can look into it further. Finally, let me conclude this video talking about the Agorans. The Agorans are our PFP collection and a means for the community to express themselves on our social media and support our community. The whitelist is still open, and for that I encourage you to have a look at the dedicated channels on our Discord server. You should also keep looking at the investigation that is currently taking place. We are very excited for what's to come. The month of July will also be very busy for us on the IRL side of things. We will be attending the Binance event this Friday in Paris, and next week we will also be attending the Solana Hacker House and the Metaverse Summit, which will span from the 15th to the 19th. Thank you very much for watching the long-awaited Lofts Recap episode 10. It's good to be able to talk to the camera again after such an absence. You can of course follow our Twitter, join our Discord, subscribe to YouTube, do all that cool stuff. And I'll see you in the next episode of the Lofts Recap. Bye bye.